Today on Teuty's track analysis, we will be taking a look at the track of the day for December 5th, Neo-Cupra Curvas Verdes. Curvas Verdes is the 5th installment in the Neo-Cupra series, this being the first in the Intricacy District. It is mainly made up of the blocks plastic and dirt, with a few road and water pieces mixed in. There is one speed check jump that is not necessary to take, but without it your time will greatly suffer as the non-risky route is extremely long. And there is no risky finish in this track. I finished with a time of 45.647, beating out the author medal, which had a time of 45.724. This was my first author medal on a track of the day since October 21st. Overall, I thought Curvas Verdes was a very good track and by far the best track in the Neo-Cupra series. On the plus-minus rating scale, I give Curvas Verdes a plus rating. As for the analysis today, I don't have a ton to pick apart on how I performed. I think I did extremely well, but we'll still go over a few things. We'll have to wait 10 or so seconds for that, so I'll let this play out for a little bit. So right here is the first thing I want to go over. Took a very far inside line here, which I think is honestly okay, and maybe is what the world record does when I watched it. But if you go up higher here and come down straighter, you do get a little more speed, which may help you, but I'm not sure if it's worth it or not. And right here, the biggest spot in the map, this gigantic speed check. Probably need 385 at the minimum to make it. As you can see, I'm about 390 right now, and I'll make it perfectly fine with that speed. But if you have to take the non-risky jump here, it'll probably lose you upwards of maybe 7 seconds. It's such an insanely long alternate path that you really need this jump here to even have a shot at the gold medal. As you can see, with that speed, we'll cleanly make this jump and set ourselves up nicely for the next turn here. And here I want to point out that these lines here are so difficult to get. I can't even believe I got them myself, but you got to maintain such a far inside line on both of these turns to do well here. And then we'll pause it again here very shortly, just showing how far I'm sliding up this hill. You got to really turn hard and keep that inside line. The world record did a bug slide there, which I didn't really think of, but it definitely helps you keep a lot more speed while trying to go up the final hill. Some final thoughts here. I myself and others had a lot of issues with FPS on this track, and while changing some settings helped a bit, it still wasn't fantastic. And since these Neo-Cupra tracks are free, I can see both the FPS issues and track difficulty again pushing new players away. Not to mention a lot of people had issues loading the mods, making the track a visual nightmare to drive. Luckily the mods worked for me and the FPS was manageable. Again, I thought this was the best Neo-Cupra track so far. And that's it for today's track analysis. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, join the Discord, and follow my Twitch channel. Links are in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next track analysis.